right, I think we're good. Let me see. Wait for some people to pop up. How is everybody doing? How are you guys doing, Instagram? Oh, hi, England. That's awesome. Hi from England. Hello, 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 guys. I'm just waiting for my Facebook and YouTube to pop on. Oh, hi from New York. Oh, I bet it's cold up there right now. I think I've seen that you guys got snow. Hi in the Netherlands. That's awesome. Okay. Let me see. I think something might be wrong with my other lives. Hold on one second. Oh, rain. We actually had some rain here too. I'm going to set you guys right here. Oh, okay. I think we're working now. Do you guys see me? Okay, perfect. All right, so we're good to go. Okay, Jenny. Yes, the party animals won. Oh, hi from Florida. Yes, we got some rain last night too. It was kind of thundery and gross actually. Hold on one second. I need to try and get my phone set up for you guys so I can see the comments. I am here in my office today. But I haven't done a live in a really long time, and I really just wanted to get on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's such a sweet compliment. Oh, Sweden. Oh my God, I've always wanted to go to Sweden. Hey guys. Hi, Joy. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Ange. I'm going to try and keep up with the comments everywhere. But I just wanted to hop on. I haven't done a live in a while. We have a couple new programs. Hi, Connie. That I wanted to talk to you guys about. And then I just wanted to give you guys like a rescue update. It's been a while. I know that Tia hasn't been able to do a live. We've had so much going on. It's really cold here too, Susan. It was like hot and we thought summer was coming, and then all of a sudden we got this weird thunderstorm, and then it brought this like bad cold front, and it's so windy. Like windy bad. But I think Lizzie said it was windy in New York too, so it must just be hitting a lot of us. All right, I'm gonna let a few more people jump on before I really dive in. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. So I think everyone is struggling right now. I mean, I know like grocery prices, gas prices, everything's going up. And I think not just the rescue, but just people in general are having a rough time. Glad I got my sweater on. Oh, yes, earlier when I did my vet run, I was freezing. I had forgot my sweatshirt. You see the TV show ever come back? We are not going to do the TV show anymore. We do have our Patreon platform where you can see all of the stuff that we are still filming. We just film for ourselves now. But oh God, blizzard conditions in Wisconsin. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hi guys. Yes, going solo today. Oh yeah, I would love to come to Sweden, Eva. That would be amazing. Just leave everybody here and roll out. But yeah, so the rescue, I think everyone's struggling right now. A lot of our local rescues near us, I communicate with them pretty closely, and they're also struggling. I know I've seen so many posts from out of town, in different countries and different states, and it's a struggle, guys. I think we're getting a lot of owner surrenders. I'm not sure why, and so many dogs are just getting dumped. I mean, we live in a rural area, so we constantly see dogs dumped in our cane fields out here. I mean, we take dogs in. I mean, we do accept owner surrenders, but sometimes people just choose to dump them. Not sure why. I don't think I ever will understand that, but we do our best to keep up. But it's just a constant flow of dogs. It slows down a little bit and then it starts taking off again. Yes, yes. Shop tails. It's struggling. Like we're constantly, I feel bad. We constantly post for, you know, dog food and cleaning supplies because that is stuff that we use daily, and it gets to be a point where we feel bad constantly having to reach out and constantly having to ask. We have a lot of amazing programs where we have a sponsorship program and we have a VA program, and at this point we're really they're keeping us afloat, all of our dedicated supporters. Our sponsorship program is a program where you can just sign up to sponsor a dog or multiple dogs, and it's whatever donation you want to put monthly. So $1, $20, it's up to you. On Facebook and hopefully it gets, let me know guys if it got reconnected. But yeah, we survive off of a lot of donations and our programs, like our sponsorship program. Our VA program is very similar, but it's a one-time fee. So you pay $300 to sponsor to VA a dog, which is like virtually adopting. Your name gets put on our website. You can send care packages. A lot of our sponsors and VAs help pay some of their vet bills, which is, guys, that's our biggest expense: utilities, vet bills. We have to pay our employees that take care of all of our dogs and have the boots on the ground, and it's a lot on someone's shoulders, and it's a lot. Hey guys, it's just a constant state of survival, and I see it everywhere. It's not just us. I do think that we have a lot of dogs. We definitely don't, we have the means to be able to have a lot of dogs, but I think as the years go by, the struggle gets a little bit more difficult. Times get a lot rougher. Right now with vets, the cost of their supplies is going up. Oh gosh, how many employees do we have? Ooh, I don't even know. Probably maybe around 50. Could be more, less, give or take. I'd have to really sit down and write down the numbers. We have hundreds of dogs though. So with that many dogs, you have to have people to take care of them. And those are all, things where we have to pay to provide all of this. We have a really high adoption rate. We actually just had 5 dogs leave to their beautiful homes this past week. 2 of them had been with us for years. I think Pluto, he had been with us for maybe over 11 years. So we don't give up on our dogs, but because of that, it definitely does. The struggle gets harder and harder each year. I think some of us are stuck in that survival mode where, how do you say, you try to stay afloat. We want to continue doing this for many years. But to be honest, I mean, times are rough. We don't know how long we'll be able to do this. So while we're here, much more we can do to get really, our social are busting their butts and getting more dogs on the website and getting them posted. And Lizzie and I are, going through apps and finding dogs and matching them up. I don't know why I keep freezing. I'm sorry over here on Facebook. We actually do have a lot of cats, Roberta. Did it unfreeze, guys? Also too, oh wait, let me see what you said. Need to do more to show her. Oh yes, that would be amazing. Any help would be amazing. We do have cats, guys. We have We do a cat's adoptions. We don't do them very often, but we have done them in the past. We transport our cats up north. Um, we have cats that you can sponsor. Um, yes, that is probably two of our biggest. So actually, I would say our biggest expenses at Villalobos would be our vet bills is definitely top priority. Um, our second biggest expense is probably like utility bills and then yeah, employees. Those are our biggest ones, you know. Um oh, awesome, Crystal. Yep, well we'll hopefully be here. Like I said, it's getting hard, guys. Having to ask for donations and we know why. I don't think the connection is very good here. Um do I have a favorite dog here? Oh gosh. I'm not supposed to have favorites, but of course I do. But it's not one. It would be like 3 or 4 that are like my favorite favorites, meaning if they don't get adopted, as soon as I have room, I will be taking them home. Sorrow. I think a lot of you guys know Sorrow. Actually, no, Natalie, we don't do the prison program anymore because our prison that we were using got shut down. They consolidated and we haven't been able to figure out and find another prison to work with that is sustainable, you know, from our location. Yeah, it probably is the wind. I wonder, I can switch to a different Wi-Fi. I just don't know if it's going to kick me off of this, guys. But I can try and see. So the problem with the prison programs is if we do one too far where we don't have an employee, then we can't sustain it. We can't go in there weekly and we're not going to set up a program that we can't, you know, do to the fullest. We don't want to set up something and then not be able to get there and get the dogs help and work with the inmates. We really like to be present for those, which is why it's been hard to find another one. But yeah, and I mean, the prison consolidation, that was another thing. I think it had to do with finances and, you know, things being spread out. So you know, I like I said, it's everyone and everywhere. Everyone's struggling. You know, which oh, okay, so if I switch, I'll be kicked out. Okay, then I'll just stay on here and we'll see if it works. But that's also why, you know, it gets exhausting and repetitive constantly having to ask, you know, for laundry soap and donations and vet bills and you know, all those things. So it's we rely on you guys a lot. Again, we don't get funded by the government. We don't get grants. We are strictly on donations. Yes, Earl does still work here, guys. I feel like Instagram has so many good questions. Yes, Earl still works here. He is actually out in the country about 3 days a week. So he helps run one of the locations out here, and he also helps watch some of Tia's dogs on certain days too. So he is very much here. We actually did used to help out a lot of smaller rescues. We still coordinate and help work with the ones close to us. But I think times have just gotten really hard. Unfortunately, we don't have the financial means to like help rescue out of state anymore. I work close with a rescue here near us, and I've taken a dog from her. You know, we work closely on helping get dogs near us rescued. But it's just it's really hard. Oh yes, I know. Instagram loves when we do lives. They are just a yapping over here. I love it though. I definitely want the questions, guys. Keep them coming. But it makes it hard when we're struggling ourselves to really keep helping others as well, which is our main mission. I'm really big into community outreach. That's kind of my goal. So it's hard when we have to like we're struggling so bad that we have to start focusing on ourselves. And that's the season we're in right now. It kind of makes me a little emotional. It's been a little rough. You know, you rely on your fans and your supporters and your donors so much that when they start struggling, you start to feel it. And then all of that pressure is on, you know, that our head lady in charge, Tia, and it's on her, and it creates a lot of personal battles, and she's been dealing with a lot, which is why she hasn't been doing a lot of lives. But we don't want to, hey, keep donating, can you donate, but it's hard. Oh, thank you, Jerry, so much. But it makes it really hard to keep asking for help when everyone else is struggling. I think we are definitely in a season that is new for us. I don't think we've been feeling this low in a while. So we're just trying to navigate it and see where we're gonna go from here. What advice do I give someone who wants to start their own rescue? It is really hard. It's really emotional. It is a huge financial toll. I'm going to get emotional, so sorry. But it will consume your entire life. There are days that we really don't know if we're going to make it till tomorrow, if we're going to make it to next week. Are we going to be able to continue helping the dogs we currently have? Are we going to, it's hard. So think it through fully. It's definitely something that will suck the life out of you. And you keep telling yourself you're doing it for a good reason, and that the dogs are why you're doing it, but it still makes it really difficult. So it's just one of those things that are really hard. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry, guys. I was not trying to get emotional on a Monday morning. Yes, we do have the mobile spay unit. We are trying to get it up and running by summer. But again, we gotta get through every day first. Thank you guys so much. My baby. It's goal feel was like a big. It's an outreach program for me. So I really wanted to work with locals, and not just locals, but anyone that needs help. We get so many owner surrenders, and sometimes it's so sad because people don't want to get rid of their dogs. You can see their hearts are breaking, having to turn away give us their dog because they can't afford medical, or they can't afford to feed them. So my goal was to help prevent that. We get less dogs in, and we help somebody keep their dog. Sometimes out here in more rural areas, and it's not just Louisiana, I think it's nationwide, you grow up a certain way, seeing your family take care of their animals this way, and I think there's just a lack of knowledge. So you just keep doing it the same way. So my goal is to teach people a new way to help take care of their dogs. And this, a lot of people don't know about heartworms, and that it's from one mosquito bite. So giving people that knowledge and educating them will help save a lot of dogs in the end, and it will help people keep their dogs. There are some people that come to us and they just say, hey, I had to pay all my bills this month, I can't afford dog food, and we give them a bag of dog food. That's really what it is all about. It's about being a community, and rescue can be really hateful sometimes and really judgmental. And I mean, I'm talking rescue to rescue. They can go against each other, and it's so rough. So being able to create this tight-knit community that there's no judgment, you can come get your dog vaccinated for free, come get a bag of dog food. You don't have a leash, here's a leash and collar. We need to keep our dogs on leashes so that they don't get lost, they don't get loose, they don't hurt somebody, all of these things. So it's a program where you'd be able to come and get all of those things and not have any judgment put on you. You don't need to humble yourself to ask for help. I think all of us have to ask for help every now and then. And in this day and age, people get judged a lot for asking for help. But really, if we don't all work together, what else is there? So that's kind of my goal. And eventually, who knows what will become. But that's my dream eventually. But again, right now, I think it's just getting through the day to day, trying to survive until the next day. And, We got a lot of vet bills to pay. We have a lot of stuff kind of hanging over our head, and it's one of those things too that you get stuck in survival mode because it never stops. So say we catch up this week, next week it's a different battle, and that's what's so scary about starting your own rescue, is because it can get so overwhelming so fast. You take in one dog, you take in another dog, and then say in 2 weeks you have 12 dogs now because people are now finding out about you and they're giving you dogs or they're wanting you. It can get out of hand really fast. So that's just the scary thing. I think that, you know, there are a lot of shelters, SPCAs, rescues that need helpers too, that need volunteers and fosters and employees. The employee market's really rough. I feel like a lot of places are hiring, but finding a true good employee that cares about the dogs. We've been so thankful for most of our employees are rock stars. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they stick around and you know what I mean? They work hard. I will tell you that. But shelters and SPCAs and rescues around the world need help like that. So that's another really good way to not take on the responsibility of owning a rescue, but also still helping in rescue. Is there a way that people can help with your vet bills? Yeah, if you go to our website, vrcpitbull.com, you can donate straight to us. I think we have PayPal, Venmo on there as well. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. Again, it's hard. It's really hard to humble yourself and get on and, you know, be transparent about how rough things can be and how rough things have gotten. You know, we're not on TV anymore, so that publicity that we had once is gone unless someone's coming to our lives or our streaming platforms. They don't just see us while they're sitting on TV. We're not that prominent anymore, I guess. So it's a struggle. Yes, agreed. It is really hard to find good, dedicated employees. Like I said, though, guys, our employees we have now, I mean, almost all of them are in it for the long haul. They give up their entire lives for these dogs. They do things that we don't even ask them to do. They just go above and beyond doing stuff, and I don't think we could have asked for any more. So we're super thankful for the people that we have working under us, and it also helps us be able to handle the bigger picture and the harder things because we have such amazing, loyal, dedicated employees that are doing our day-to-day, that are taking care of our dogs and getting to know our dogs and help taking pictures, and they're giving them all of your guys' lovely sponsor and VA packages that get sent. Anyways, so we were talking about expenses earlier. So with medical bills, like someone asked about what of our highest expenses are. So medical bills, vet bills is probably our biggest expense. I think our biggest monthly expense, as far as yearly expense, I was going to do the math for you guys because it's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. So we give our dogs heartworm prevention. It can't be missed. So out here, if we do not give our dogs heartworm prevention once a month, they get one mosquito bite, it will cause heartworms. So if you take heartworm prevention is about $25 per dose for each dog. Okay. You times that by about 500 dogs, you're looking at what, about 12 grand, between 10 to 12 grand. That's a month, guys. That's monthly. So then you got to do times 12 months, right? Does anyone want to do the math for me? It's like $150,000 a year just to prevent a dog from heartworms. And out here we have to. Louisiana, it's cold right now and we're still getting bit by mosquitoes. They don't go away. So you're looking at, I mean, that's one of our biggest expenses. And the numbers don't lie. When you hear that number, that's a lot. That's just heartworm prevention. That is not normal medical bills. And if we don't do prevention and the dogs, 9 out of 10 dogs we get in are heartworm positive. The amiticide shots for heartworm treatment, you have to do a medicine for 30 days and then they get 3 amiticide shots. You're looking at about $3 grand per dog. Okay. And it's at least a 6-month stay here before they can get adopted before they're heartworm negative. So it's a lot, but if we don't do it, it costs us more if they do get heartworm positive. Does that make sense? Right now, we are not able to do tours and visitors. We're just not set up for that right now. Eventually, I'm hoping that we can do something at our main sanctuary property out here in Assumption Parish. We just don't have a location the way the city was set up. So it was all kind of in the same area. Out here, we're spread out to multiple houses. So our setup out here is more, we have dogs in houses. So they're crate trained and they're rotated. So our employees just constantly do let outs all day long, letting these dogs out of the crates to stretch their legs, but it gets them ready for a home. So they're crated inside a home. Some of these homes, the employees live with them. They get used to a TV, a vacuum, someone cooking. Believe it or not, some dogs are terrified of brooms, like if you're sweeping near their crates. So we really put them through all of this. I actually had a dog that had been with us for years. Her name was Finch. She got adopted into a home. And I mean, she had been with us for years. She was a little bit harder placement. And she was terrified of the TV when she first, yes, Katie, I'm going to get to it in just a minute. She was terrified of the TV. So this is why we put our dogs through the ringer and put them into these homes and home-like settings, so that they can get used to these, so that when we do adopt them out, it's an easier transition for our adopters. We just don't ever want to set a dog up for failure. So we really try to put as much resources as we can into them. Oh, thank you, Connie. Oh, yes, you did bring blankets. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. We've had some dogs pass away of heartworms too. Sometimes you get there too late and it's really upsetting. So I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that. Oh, I know, Crystal. Usually I'm one of the ones that has to take him to the vet. So it can be really stressful. Yeah, it absolutely can. So our new Have a Heartworm program, we set it up because just this month I had to hand over like a $10,000 check to the vet, and I messaged Jenna, Katie, who do all of our social media, and they help with our VA and everything. And I was like, we got to figure out something. I mean, this is one of our biggest monthly donations. And so we kind of all put our heads together, and the girls more than me, they're amazing with coming up with these programs. But we obviously our number's huge, but we wanted to figure out a way to break it down to make a smaller number. Oh, we have several dogs up for adoption. Just go to our website. It's VRC. Hold on. I'm just going to write it right here. VRC Pitbull. Why are my capital? Or actually, can Katie or someone, one of y'all? Here, I just sent it. VRCpitbull.com. We have a lot of dogs. You can go on there to VA Dogs, which is virtually adopt, sponsor dogs, put in an adoption application. You can go on there to donate directly towards us and the rescue. So anyways, I have a heart program. So we wanted to break it down. So we have, I think it's like a 3-tier thing. And actually, I think you could probably do up to as many as you want, to be honest. For $25 a month, you can set up, I think, Katie, correct me if I'm wrong, you can set up a reoccurring donation, correct? Like a monthly donation. Or you can just come back each month and do the donation. For one dog, you can donate $25 a month. That protects one dog from heartworms for that month. 2 dogs is $50, 3 dogs is $75, obviously. So we also have an option where you can choose to sponsor, say you have a VA dog or a sponsor dog and you want to sponsor them, or you want to sponsor them monthly, or say I want to sponsor their heartworm for 6 months. So you can make that donation. I think we're going to end up setting up a new medical email. Thank you so much. Squeezing a big, oh, thank you, Kip. You guys are amazing. So, oh yes, someone up here said that they VA a lot of dogs, and they wanted to agree to do the Heartworm, let me see who that was. Oh, yes. That's awesome. The Widow. Wait, what is your real name? Which VA are you? Thank you so much. That truly is so amazing. Let me catch up on Instagram. It was a little frozen. So yes, you can go to our website and donate. You can email if Katie or Jenna can attach that medical email maybe that we set up today to inquire about helping with some of like the medical cost or doing the heartworm prevention program. Yeah, it all helps. I guess we're just trying to come up with easier ways for you guys to help us get through this and make more donations without seeming like it's too much, if that makes sense. But it's definitely been rough. I don't know if obviously each dog requires heartworm prevention all 12 months of the year. I know sometimes in some northern states, correct me if I'm wrong, northern state people, do you guys have to do heartworm prevention yearly, or for the winter months can you stop it because you guys don't have a mosquito problem those months? I feel like I've heard someone say that. Oh, Angela. Thank you. What is the weather like there? It's cold here. I want to say it was in the 50s, but it's so windy, so it really Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Kip. My gosh. Okay, so Crystal, you don't do it in the winter. So, is that like per your guys' vet? Because y'all don't have mosquitoes. I don't know how it works up in the north. I just know we have to do it all the time, which makes it harder. Oh, yeah, there you go. Just email Katie. And I think Jenna attached the medical email too. Anyone inquiring. But again, most of you can look for a couple. Okay, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, Jenny, you're from Michigan. You would know that. That would scare me, though, guys. Like, that would scare me because I guess I'm just so used to having to be done 24/7. I would be like, please don't get bit by a mosquito. Oh, yeah, Katie, Illinois. I feel like in Missouri, too, we had to do it year-round. Like, it didn't matter. Oh, they had pills that did it year-round? I know they have the shot. So they have ProHeart 6 shot, which is like a shot. It's about the same amount as like a Advantage Multi or iMoxie. But also too, they have a 12-month shot, which makes me nervous, but I've heard really good things about it. So it's like a ProHeart injection. You do it one time and you can just do it with your annual each year, and the dogs get 12 months of prevention. It's crazy. It's good for people that don't remember to do their monthly topical or monthly chewable. I always have to set an alarm in my phone for the rest because I do the whole rescues prevention plus my personal dogs. Oh yeah, that does help with the cost. Maybe if we were up north, that would help us. These mosquitoes are on steroids. They do not. Yeah, Patty, I do the ProHeart shots for my personal dogs. I have 5, and I do theirs because I remember the rescues Advantage Multi, but sometimes I am like, crap. I don't remember when I come home when my dogs are due. So I don't know. I have to price it out, Crystal. I want to say I have looked at the price of ProHeart versus the topical or the chewable, and it's about the same, give or take. The only problem is if I moved all of the dogs to ProHeart shots, it would be hard to get them all into the vet around the same. Like I would constantly be doing that all year, I feel like, because I couldn't take all 500 and some odd dogs to the vet for an injection. Yes, I agree, Susan. So does ours. Yeah, Patty, I do the 6 month because I'm terrified of the 12-month. It just scares me. I've heard really good things. So yeah, Crystal, that would just be the difficult issue with that. It's easier just to walk around one day and put a topical on all the dogs here. And I have a lot of employees that I've taught how to do it now. So I can just drop it off at locations and the employees just put it on or give them their chewable. So it does make it easier. Also, I'm not sure if they would charge me like a office exam. I think some of them don't. But that's another thing, if there was an extra charge added on for me taking them in for those Pro Heart shots all the time, if that would, oh, thank you, Jennifer. Panook, so Jennifer is a foster. She's on our third dog, I think, Jennifer. Panook actually had a meet and greet this Sunday, and it went really well. So I have to reach back out to her. She messaged me yesterday, and I was so busy, I forgot to respond. But I'm going to set up, a home check for Panook. I think it sounds like it went really, really well. Yes, I agree. Special K. People do want to see where their money goes, and they do. We do try to be as transparent as we can. All the money that comes in is going straight to the care of the dogs. And I think a lot of people are hesitant to donate to certain places because you do want to know where it's coming from, where it's going, all of these things. Oh, really, Patty? Well, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let Katie and Jenna know as soon as if it goes good. But he did have a meet and greet, and it went pretty well from what I hear. So cross your fingers that we can do a home check, and hopefully it'll stick. But yes, Jennifer's an amazing foster. Like I said, she's on her third dog. But these programs are a way to be transparent. I think too, you have to constantly get creative and rescue, because you can't just say, hey guys, I have to pay the employees this week. Can you donate towards their pay? Like, you can't just say that. You can't just go on here and expect people to, want to donate for things like that. Oh, what is my favorite dog? I didn't get to answer this earlier. I got sidetracked. So I have a handful of favorites. I love all of them. But I definitely do have a few favorites. Don't tell the other dogs though, okay? A lot of you guys know Sorrow's story. He is really near and dear to my heart. Actually, Angela, who's in the chat, takes care of him daily. He's just such a special dog, and I feel like wait. I sponsored Trost and Ogre. How can we donate for the heart treatment? Okay. Can Katie or Jenna, can you guys go over to my Instagram and post on there how they can donate for the Have a Heart for the dogs that they sponsor? Actually, if you already sponsor them, then email Katie, and she can tell you how to sponsor their heartworm treatment. That would be amazing. Thank you. So he's one of my favorites. He had to go through a lot mentally to become where he is. There's a dog named Lafouche. He is not an adoptable dog. We've had him for years. I will end up taking him home. He has my heart. He's not the best with strangers. He's extremely loyal. But me and him have been through a lot, and I worship that dog. He's amazing. He's a big black and white pit bull. There's a dog named Shibby as well. She's on our website. She's also available to be adopted, and so is Sorrow. She is that girl. I'm not a huge fan. Like, I'm usually more of a male dog kind of gal, but she's amazing. She is such a personality, and she is such a character. It's insane. I love her. She will just keep you laughing, and she's always so happy. Oh yes, Shop Tails. So those three are probably my favorites. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Oh, wow. So many people are gifting memberships. They're like slowly just all popping up at the same time. What's going on? This is amazing. Thank you, guys. But yeah, so those are probably some of my favorites. It's, yes, Shibbies. She's such a funny girl. She's so funny. Thank you, Jenna. But catch Shibby in an upcoming. What is LWTUD? What does that mean? What is that? What does that mean, Katie? Am I just not smart? Oh, live with the underdogs. Oh my God, I'm such a dope. You guys. Yes, guys, go to our Patreon. I don't know a lot about it. It's more of Tia's thing, so I don't know I don't know what the subscriptions cost or the memberships or any of that, but I do know that we have so many amazing shows on there. We are filming weekly now to get more stuff up. Yes, I know, Angela. I'm a freaking dope. But we are busting our butts to get more stuff up there, more content. Perry puts together a lot of our videos and stuff for our filming. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, I get it. I get it. Freaking A. I have a lot going on right now. I don't even drink soda. And I've been like so stressed just this past like 2 weeks that I'm like drinking soda left and right. And I don't know if I'm getting a stress from. Oh, okay. So Life with the Underdogs will all be moving to YouTube soon. So just keep an eye on that. So when I get stressed, my brain kind of turns into mush. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. Thank you guys for letting me do a good cry earlier though. Hopefully I don't do it again. Sometimes that's the only way that I can like get the stress out sometimes. Usually if you ask a lot of the employees and stuff, I don't show them. I hold my emotions in pretty well. If I'm going to get emotional or I'm going to cry, I'm going to just walk away and do it when no one's watching. I'm not a big hugger. I'm used to internalizing, which, isn't really good. But I guess it's just my thing. So it's been rough. Oh, Big Island is in Hawaii. That's awesome. Yes. Yes, we all have a lot on our plate. It's a lot. Yes, it is Monday, guys. It's only Monday. But hopefully I can start. Wait, we'll donate her tissues. Oh, does she have tissues? Man, oh man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I've gotten, oh, my kids have gotten big. I thought you said I've gotten big. I'm like, oh man, that's not good. But yes, I know I have a 13-year-old and a 5-year-old. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. That's amazing. Thank you. Guys, I really cannot tell you how thankful and appreciative we are for the sponsors and the VAs. They don't just sponsor or virtually adopt dogs. They donate on almost all the lives. They donate toys and food, and they've even started paying vet bills for certain dogs. It is literally a lot. It's okay, guys, stop talking about me crying because now I'm gonna cry again. We should do it's a lot. I know, why is he 13? It's crazy. And he's such an amazing boy. He's absolutely amazing. My daughter's like the little Spitfire. She's like it's so fitting. She's such a strong little girl. And in this company and this world of such amazing, strong women, she fits right in. And then you have like this sweet, gentle boy that's becoming a man, and he's just like Kanani. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he loves and cares about everything and everyone. But yes, the VAs and the sponsors, we really survive off of them. They keep us afloat, and they keep our spirits high. And honestly, I don't know what we would do without all of them. It's just insane what they do and how much they care and how much they pay attention. Yes, Jenny, thank you. Luke is taller than me, just by a smidge, so that's great. What do you mean never had an issue in the winter? I thought you guys did have mosquitoes in Alaska. Don't you? I feel like someone told me that and I didn't believe them, and then I Googled it and found out they have huge mosquitoes in Alaska, which you wouldn't think they do. So I'm wondering if they have do you guys have heartworm issues in Alaska? Or is that like not a thing there? I wouldn't think it'd be a thing there. Who's the boss? Who's the boss? Hi, boss. Who are you talking to? Who is that? Who are you? Meeting me and Luke? I wonder if it was it at one of our old, when we used to do the tours? when we would speak and do the signings. God, I'm really emotional today, guys. I don't know, but I'm not sure where you met me, but oh, hi, Tara. Hi. I'm doing good. No, I am not. Tia is definitely the boss. My mortuary. It was a funeral home. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Crystal. You're amazing. Oh. So it's a funeral home that we were converting into. Yes, Katie, I cried again. Can you please stop? Am I expecting? Oh my God, no. Jesus, Angela. No way, Jose. It's going good. So I've kind of put a hold on it. We need it's going to need some work, and, we'll definitely need a lot of help and a lot of donations to get it to where it needs to be. But I think right now the rescue is struggling. So we need to put all of our focus onto the rescue, so that we can get through it. And then I'll keep ticking away at that. And as it gets closer, and the people on Facebook are brutal. I'm like trying to catch the post or the comments, but I guess I haven't been paying attention. What are the posts on Facebook saying? Or the comments? Are people being brutal, guys? I'm mostly seeing a purple cat. Thank you, Connie. Yeah, it's rough. Someone on Instagram told me that the people on are you meaning in general, like people on Facebook are brutal? Because that is a very true statement. I feel like Facebook has gotten a little stressful and judgmental and a little brutal. Yeah, a little mean. Or you saying in the comment section, because I'm not seeing a lot. I'm seeing mostly YouTube comments. What about my employees? They were saying you were. Oh, yes, saying that that was an employee asking me if I was expecting, so I'll give her a pass. But nope, not expecting. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Ange, I don't you think you upset my Instagram people. You better be careful. People on Facebook are mean. What is it with, I think it's everywhere too. What is it with people being so mean to each other? Like, it's already hard with everything going on in the world right now. But people are constantly just hating on each other and putting each other down, and then doing it publicly. Like, it's overwhelming. We already got enough issues, guys. Let's not make it worse. They meant both, Kyle. So I have Instagram here, but then I have Facebook and YouTube, and the way we keep track of it is it's on this program called Restream, so they kind of do it at the same time. It's so I can kind of see the comments together, if that makes sense. Yes, people on Facebook are extra. That's why I love Instagram. I feel like it's a lot more accepting, but I don't know. Lately, it's been on the fritz too. Yeah. Oh, yes. She does definitely call me her right hand. I think that's because I handle most of the day to day. And I've been doing it so long now that I can just handle it without having to stress her out, because she already has so much on her plate. So I just try to do what I can to take that stress off of her and just do, my own share of stuff. We kind of have to split it because there's so much. Yes, I do. I usually don't drink soda that often. I actually am a green tea person, but honestly, I'm just a water person. I love water. That's all I drink. But sometimes when I have a headache from stress, a little bit of caffeine, and I've already had 2 cups of coffee today, so I didn't want any more coffee. Sometimes it helps. So don't judge me for drinking soda, guys. Instagram is Facebook. What does that mean? I don't know. I feel like Instagram can be a little nicer than Facebook sometimes, but it's starting to catch up. It's starting to catch up. Oh, thank you. Yes, I agree. Always be kinder when you can, because you never know what other battle someone's fighting. Here's the thing too. Like myself, Tia, the other Mariah, like all of us that work here, and this is like, our rescue. We're not just dealing with everything at the rescue. We have personal lives. I have kids. I have a husband. I have family. You guys never know like what we might be dealing with behind the scenes, and it can be really heavy and it can be a lot. And Instagram's owned by Facebook. I had no clue that was true. That's definitely news to me. That's crazy. But it is one of those things where you never know what someone is truly going through. And I am one that's really good about like burying it and just handling what I need to handle and going to work and putting on a brave face. But not everyone's like that. Bye, Jennifer. Thank you. Not everyone's like that. And sometimes if someone seems on edge or they're having a bad day, it could be because they're not good at hiding what they're going through. So just be kind. And you know what? If you're kind and they're not kind back, then just move on. We don't need to create more tension. Just move on with your day. Yep, you just have to deal with it. Exactly. I also really try to not take work and stuff with me home. My kids are empaths just like me, and they can really feel. So as a mom, I think every mom in on the lives, y'all understand about like shutting it off and being happy for your kids. So yes, that's why I work with animals, because people are not very nice. I'm not a people person. Oh, your service dog, someone on Instagram, service dog is named Kanani. And so when I say his name, the dog looks up. That's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone's telling me how pretty I am. Thank you guys. You don't realize how sometimes you just need to hear that you're doing a good job and that you're beautiful inside and out. So that's amazing. Jenny, I don't know who you're talking to over here. Oh, it's okay. I didn't take offense to telling me to lay off soda. It's okay. I do drink green tea. I am actually very healthy, guys. Again, thank you so much, everyone who's, donated even on this live and who continues to donate. Thank you so much. I truthfully will say we need it now more than ever. So you guys have no idea. All of it goes such a long way. Well, thank you, Christy. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys are so sweet. Oh, thank you. That is really funny. I'll have to tell Kanani that you named your service dog after him. Or maybe you didn't name it after him, but you all have the same name. Are there any dogs in my office with me right now? No, not right now. I knew if I actually was going to bring a dog in here, and then I knew that I would get sidetracked because I'm like, I can do multiple things, but I would have got sidetracked and not been able to pay attention. So I did not have any dogs in here. I know, Angela, because I really don't drink soda like that. I'm a water drinker through and through. Thank you. Thank you. Kanani's doing amazing. He's busy as always, building and fixing things and doing daily maintenance wherever we need him. The kids are doing amazing. All of our kids are great. I actually just got back this weekend. My son had a soccer tournament in Foley, Alabama, so that was a lot of fun, and actually got to see one of our dogs that got adopted recently, Bruley. She was just diagnosed with lymphoma, so she's on one of our senior programs. So we helped pay half of her vet bill, and they are amazing adopters. And they just so happened to be camping where the tournament was, so I went over and got to see her one. I don't know when I'll ever see her again. But the adopters were just amazing, and it was so nice to meet them in person. I don't always get to meet every adopter in person unless they come here for like a meet and greet, something like that. I may talk to them on the phone, but if we just bring the dog to them, then we don't necessarily get to meet in person. So that was really nice. Thank you, guys. Yes, absolutely. I will let them know. How many dogs? Do you mean how many dogs do I personally have, or how many does the rescue have? Everybody's doing good. Kanani is working full-time like I am. Mo is handling our Texas location. M1 is handling a location out here as well and stays busy. Should have bought the newest, tiniest rescue in there. What do you mean? Oh, should I bring? So we just did a, I do like people, but I don't necessarily like people. I don't like mean people. Oh, yes, guys, I am on, yes, I did. I got to see Bruley Friday night, Sarah. Yes, I'm on my personal page on Instagram, guys. Who, Kanani? Yes, he's been healed for a while. His motorcycle accident was years ago. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is. It does take your, Mariah's doing great as well. Oh, personally, I have 5 dogs. I used to have 10, and then I lost a few last year. They were all older. It was a really hard year. And 3 of my 5 are 10 and 11. So I feel like it's going to be, in the next couple of years, it's going to be, hopefully it's not another domino effect. It was really hard to catch my breath after losing all of them. Okay. Oh, thank you, Victoria. That's so sweet. Oh, awesome. You rescued a pit bull boxer, though. That's a great combo. Boxers are amazing. Yes, 5 is a lot. It is. It's such a breeze, though, because I used to have 10. So now just letting 5 dogs out is pretty easy. I can just do that. It's like I have 1 dog. I see Mariah almost daily. She lives out here where I'm at. Earl's doing amazing. Yes, he still works here. He's doing great. Yeah, I mean, he is completely healed, but he has really bad arthritis in his hands and his ankle. So I think it's just a constant, when it's colder, when the weather acts up weird, sometimes your arthritis can act up. So I think he'll just be dealing with that forever, unfortunately. I love it when you pull up to the bar and the dogs. Oh, yes, that's so funny. Cynthia, yeah, so Christy, I'm located at, I handle all of the Assumption Parish locations for the most part. So Cynthia, oh, you must have volunteered when we had like our big volunteer day out here at the barn. Yeah, so it's always a big confident boost. The running joke at the barn is when my van pulls up, all the dogs immediately know. They will run to my van. They will like yank someone over to come and get pets. I think it's because, they love everyone, but they get to load up in my van and go to the vet or go to the Tractor Supply, go do something fun. So I think they all know, oh, she's here, pick me, we're going to go do something. So I think that's why they do that. But I love it. If I'm having a bad day, I just go pull up at one of the locations and they go crazy. And they just make you feel so much better. It's just like, okay, this is where I need to be. These are my people, like the dogs, they just make you feel happier. Get Mariah to show you the clock I made her. Okay, I'll have to ask what that is, Susan. Me and the family are doing great. Oh, yes, of course I remember Shamrock, Eric. That's awesome. He's doing great. That is so awesome. He's going to be 11-ish. That's amazing. Oh, yes, the Bully Boot Camp. Okay, yes. That's awesome. Well, then that means we met. I have to see if I'll have to look at your profile picture after this. Your name is very familiar. So, yeah, we definitely probably met. That was amazing. You guys helped us kick butt. Yes, my kids love to help. So they do a lot of kid testing. So if we are trying to see how a new dog is around animals, or not animals, around kids, they are kind of animals, but my kids they volunteer as tribute, so they get to see. And then if we are adopting a dog to a home with kids, then I'll end up taking the dog to my house for a little while and have them live with me and be around the kids and just really see if they can tolerate and if they love being around children. We still rescue everything. Unfortunately, we don't get a choice on what we rescue. We actually just recently did 2 Fridays ago, me and the employee Jenny, she actually might still be in the chat somewhere, did a rescue. Like, we got a hoarding call. It was a hoarding case. A woman had went to the hospital. She medically wasn't doing good. And when they got in, she had eight Chihuahuas and Chihuahua mixes, and they were completely feral. And it's really sad. Hoarding cases are really hard because the homes are in really bad conditions. There's feces and stuff everywhere, and you just see that these conditions and it's usually older people are living in. I think sometimes things just get out of control, and it is a mental illness. You think you're doing right by the animals and you're trying to do good, and things just get out of hand. And it was really rough. It took us a couple hours to rescue all of the Chihuahuas, and we got a cat too at that rescue. So most of the Chihuahuas have a lot of medical going on. I think we have one that is possibly blind. A lot of them, they're not very friendly because they're terrified. They're so scared. They've probably only seen this woman. Some of the neighbors were telling me that, yes, agreed, it can be caused by dementia. There's so many real mental to reconnect on this one real quick. But seeing Grab were away from that woman. They never met anyone else. So we had to loop them and kind of put blankets over them and carry them to the car. And they still don't, there's only about 2 or 3 that'll let me touch them still. So trying to assess them for medical has been very difficult. I'm trying to give them some grace and some time to settle. And it's not that they're mean. They're just terrified. They are so scared. They are so feral. It's just heartbreaking to see how they were living. So that's going to be another huge medical expense. There's 8 of them, and I'm sure they've never had vaccines, and they've never had heartworm prevention. And I think some of them might be a little inbred. They have bad hips and joints. You can tell by the way they walk. They were skin and bones. So it's, oh yes, hi Skylar Jesse from Mitchell, Indiana. So it's really hard. So that's going to be a huge medical expense, trying to vet them and take care of them and then place them in a home that will be accepting that they need to take some time to adjust. They're adorable. I think we're going to start posting some videos and pictures to raise some donations for their medical costs. I also recently did a rescue with a mama dog and her 4 adult puppies. They're about 6 months old. They all 5 have heartworms. They all 5 are unaltered. We have to get them fixed. They are cute. They almost look like wire-haired doodles. They're so adorable. The mom is absolutely perfect. Her name is Clindy, Clind, and I believe she's on our website already. She will still need to finish heartworm treatment, though. The 4 puppies are a little under-socialized. They are sweet as can be, but they've never walked on a leash. They've never really been handled, so I'm slowly trying to desensitize that. But yeah, it's so many dogs are coming in left and right. And those 5 dogs, the mom and her 6-month-old puppies, they're gorgeous. That if they're going to be hopefully easy to adopt out. They're all great. The puppies are a little bit shyer, so they'll need a quieter home. The mom is perfect, but just 5 dogs, let's say, all have to go through heartworm treatment. Let's just guess, and heartworm treatment's $3,000. So you're looking at what, 15 grand for all 5 of those dogs? I mean, it's just, it adds up so quickly. And I don't even know the heartworm status for the Chihuahuas yet because, like I said, I'm just trying to let them acclimate. They're so terrified. Katie Clindy isn't on the website. I thought she was. I know the puppies aren't. Okay, so let me clear that up. It is frustrating, these hoarding cases, but it's not always because they just did it and wanted to. Like I was saying earlier, sometimes it is a true mental illness and you think that you're saving a dog, or you get 2 dogs, you don't get them fixed, and then all of a sudden they have puppies and it just gets out of hand. As far as people abusing dogs, yeah, that's no excuse. But the hoarding thing, it's you just really want to remember not to judge people because you never know what someone's going through, what their life was, what they have went through, and what they continue to go through. And a lot of people are quick to not help those people, but it's not about that. It's about the dogs. So just remember that. Okay. No, okay. Well, maybe she's not. You know why I'm thinking that? Because I've used her for like 3 possible adoptions. So I guess she's just fresh in my head. Even if a dog's not on the website, if it fits the adoption, usually Lizzie and I will still recommend lots of dogs that aren't on the website. Yes, thank you guys. Let me go through these. Yes. Oh, we are overran with cats. Bad. We have a lot of cats. Actually, I think my cat expert Jenny is in here, or she was. Oh, Susan, that's a lot. I'm sorry. They're older too, huh? After the dog rescue, M2 probably thinks ours. Ain't that the truth? That wolf rescue, whoo! That like broke us. That was a long day. We started that rescue. God, it was like probably before lunchtime, maybe like 9 or 10 in the morning, and we didn't leave until after midnight. That was a rough rescue. Earl's doing good. He still works here. Yeah, the cats thing, we take in cats as well. We constantly are helping TNR colonies. I don't know the prices of cat medical per se, but it is also very difficult. That's another thing we do. So we have our own cats here that we take care of and we do medical on, and we transport up north. We have one of our main transport partners is in New Hampshire, and then we have a couple others on the East Coast. Was that the one with the white dogs? Yes, that was the wolf rescue with them. They almost look like huskies. They're like wolfy looking dogs. There was like 17 or 18 we took that day. Yeah, that was rough. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think we just do it just to do it. We don't do it to get praise or to be here. We just do it because. But again, we couldn't do it without you guys, your guys' support. And you know what? It's funny. Everyone always says, things like that. Like, you were the Wonder Woman. You were so good during that rescue. Honestly, that was one of the most difficult rescues that I had done at that time. And I do look tired. Thank you. I don't know if that is a bad or good thing, but someone just told me I look tired. Great. Yes, I am still in school. It's a struggle trying to find the energy and the time to do your schoolwork when you're so overwhelmed. Sometimes I just want to sit there and stare at nothing or just sit in the quiet. But everyone says that, like, they always give me so much praise for that wolf rescue. It really was one of the hardest ones that I had did up to that point. And honestly, everything that I did was just off of Tia's direction. She was telling me what to do, where to put the leash, how to do things. And I learned so much that day just about rescue, about not giving up. I learned a lot about myself and, how strong you can be. That was a really bonding rescue between me and my husband as well. Like he, I don't remember what season and episode that was. You could probably just Google maybe wolf rescue, pit bulls and parolees. But it was like my husband just was just so there for me, and I don't, so present. It's hard to explain that. I did have to do a lot because I was the smallest at that time. So like I was the one that had to go under the house. I think I got bit that day too by either who was it? Davina or Haley. One of them bit me, one of the wolf sisters. But it was out of fear. They were also terrified. Oh yeah, I didn't mean it like that. I just don't, you could Google it. I don't know if anyone knows which season or episode that wolf rescue was in. Let me know. People are asking. I really don't know how I do it with the kids and work. And I definitely think it puts a strain on mine and my husband's relationship because, you know, you're so busy. You have to try and thankfully we are very close even after all of this. Okay, Emily, in order to adopt a dog, you would have to go to our website. It's vrcpitbull.com. Let me post it right here. And you have to fill out an adoption application. I can't message you about it. You have to go fill out an application first. So there's the website. Oh, season 12, episode 1 for the wolf rescue, someone is saying. As far as volunteering for a week, what do you mean? What's up with pod? What does that mean? I got to figure out volunteer options. I got to figure out ways where you guys can come and volunteer. I think right now what we need the most is probably donations and help with staying afloat. But I will work on that. A lot of people have been wanting to volunteer and come and help. So let me figure out maybe how we can do that, and maybe get some ideas from some of the staff on ways where we can get some more volunteer and some help. Oh gosh, we have a lot of locations in Assumption Parish. We're spread out. Oh, you talking about my podcast, Woke Up Fair? Yes, Katie and I still do it. We have just been so busy. Oh my God. She lives in New Orleans and I live in Assumption. So not only are we busy, but then we also have to like make time to be in the same place at the same time. And things have just been, when work is struggling and we're struggling, then everything else gets put on hold. So any personal stuff, anything's on the side, like it all just gets put on hold for a while. That Woke Up Feral is actually the name of my podcast. It's separate from the rescue. But yeah, it's a funny name, but there's some meaning behind it. You'll have to go check it out. We explain all of that in it. Yes, Lizzie still helps with adoption apps. Me and her work closely daily. She helps give our adopters free training advice. Thank you, Christy. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, we will brainstorm some volunteer ideas. I have a couple ideas. Oh, yes, Erica, I'm pretty sure. Do I follow Shamrock? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I'll have to go find you. Yes, I would love for you guys to adopt down the road. We have so many loyal adopters that like keep coming back and adopting dogs from us, and it's amazing. She was, yes. And Lizzie's amazing. She's such a hard worker too. But yeah, I would love to. I miss Shamrock. He was such a good boy. That's great that he's doing so good. We are going to try to make one soon, I promise. All right, I gotta sign off soon, guys. Thank you so much to everyone that donated. It just, again, we couldn't do it without you guys, and it's been really rough. Sometimes I don't want to be so brutally honest that I scare you guys, but I think as of late it's been so rough that we're just trying to make it to tomorrow, and we can't think about the future because we just don't we don't know if there will be a future, or if things are just going to be so rough that sometimes you just can't keep going. So thank you for everyone that donates and continues to donate, and that supports us and watches us and adopts from us and is a VA or a sponsor or any of those things. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, we couldn't do it without you guys. Let me see. With you. Oh, yeah, so we don't adopt out of the country. We can only adopt out in the US. Someone wants to adopt a dog but they live in Rio de Janeiro. I don't think I said that right, but actually, so if there's a donate, like a QR right here, I think you see, where you can donate, or you can go to our website and donate, I think via PayPal or Venmo. Yes, me and Lizzie do the adoption process together. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Also, someone just posted a link too for donations. I was going to say, Jenna, or whoever's on Instagram, can you post that in the Instagram live real quick before I sign off? I will. I am trying to do more self-care to take care of myself. It's just really hard. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully I can would you guys want me to do this weekly if I can? I'm trying to take some pressure off Tia too. No new apps on breakfast. No, I know we're all kind of upset. So if this is something that you guys like, I can keep doing updates, and maybe we can try to do a live every other week or something. Oh, Germany. Awesome. And I wanted to include Instagram. I feel like we never include Instagram, so I wanted to include you guys this time. Because I feel like we always do like Facebook and YouTube and stuff. Again, I can't message you on Instagram about adoptions. You'd have to go fill out an adoption application, please. Yes, okay, so let me rephrase that. We have done quite a few Canada adoptions, and we have done we used to transport to Canada, actually. We don't transport to Canada anymore, but that's the furthest. Like, that is the furthest we can go. Normally we have to stay in the US. Absolutely, guys. It is hard. Yeah, we can't adopt outside of the US. I mean, yes, we have done some Canada stuff, but we can't go everywhere. Although I wish we could. I think we have a huge following in other countries. I think some other countries were still on TV. I wish. If we can go to Alaska, I'll be the first one to go. I love Alaska. I've always wanted to go. Hawaii, yeah, I'm going there too. Someone adopt a dog from Hawaii. I'm going to come there and drop it off myself. It's got to be little so I can fly with it, though. Although, wait, isn't that like a 14-hour flight? I don't think a dog can do that. That's a lot to ask. All right, guys, I got to go. It's time to wrap up work and get ready to go pick my children up, so then my day can just keep rolling. Thank you guys so much. Again, however you guys can help us is so helpful. Fostering VA, sponsor, donating. I'll try and think of maybe some volunteer stuff, but it's amazing. Thank you so much. We are surviving because of you guys. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. If we decide to do this again next week or the following, we'll definitely post and let you guys know. Maybe I'll do a nighttime one so people aren't working. All right.